Lady, thank you so much for being here. This is the Inner Image Podcast. I am Andrea John, and today is extra special. So, you being here means the world to me. Today, I get to say the words I've been waiting to say for so long. In Her Image, a 31-day devotional journey through the Proverbs 31 woman is officially here. Woo! Yes, you can finally hold it in your hands, dive into those pages, and walk through this journey with me day by day. I can hardly believe it, and I'm just so thankful because this has been one of the books I have put so much into. I want to take this episode to do a few things. So, one, to celebrate what God has done because this is incredible. To thank you for being part of this journey. You have been crucial, and your support and your love and your guidance have meant the world to me. And I'm telling you right now with full honesty that I would not be here if it wasn't for you. Today, I also want to share some of the stories and vision behind the devotional, and of course, to invite you to step into this season with me as we read In Her Image together. We're going to start on January 1st. So, let's start where we should always start, with gratitude. When I first sat down to write this devotional, I had no idea what the process would hold. I just knew God was stirring this in my heart about Proverbs 31 for years, that He wanted me to see it differently, not as a list of impossible expectations, but as a reflection of who we are as women made in His image. Not a list of what she does, but of character traits, focusing on who she is. And now, here we are. The book is so real. It's published and it's out in the world. But let me tell you, this did not happen in a vacuum. It happened because of God's faithfulness, because of the encouragement of my family and my friends and my publisher, and because of you. Yes, you, the women who've been listening to this podcast, reading my reading plan on the Bible app, joining the Facebook group, and sharing this message on, sharing your testimonies of how much this has changed your life. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you for believing in this. Thank you for all of you who have been listening. Thank you for all of you who have ordered during the pre-order phase to believe in this before it was even launched, for walking with me, for speaking with me and sharing things, encouraging me. I mean, thank you isn't even enough. I'm just so grateful. This devotional isn't about becoming someone you're not. Okay, this is not about you having to strive to completely change who you are. It's about uncovering who you already are in Him. Every day, we take a verse from Proverbs 31. If you don't know, there's 31 verses in Proverbs 31. And instead of treating it like a checklist, we look at it through the lens of identity. Who does this show us about God? And who does that make me as a woman made in His image? The structure is simple. We have an observation of the verse, so we talk about it. Then we reflect on God's nature. What does this reveal to us about God's nature, and how is His image reflected through hers? We have 2 journal prompts and where you can write in the book. And there's an application question that you can also write, and there's a note section. And the application section is designed to get you to apply what you've learned today, because the whole purpose of the scriptures is to become what we read, to become more like Him, to reflect Him, to be the light and the salt of the earth. So what I want you to do is take the lessons of each day and take immediate, instant action to make it real in your life. My prayer is that this devotional becomes a daily rhythm in your life, a way of seeing yourself and your world through God's eyes. This book is not just a one-time read. There's women who have read this multiple times now through the reading plan, through my book, because I have the launch team, through the podcast, and they're all a little bit different. But this is something that you can repeat, which is why creating it as an experience, having it in color, making it feminine, and just giving you something you feel good about and you can write in and refer back to was a goal of mine. And eventually, what I want to do also is I want to create a journal to go with it, because as you read through it more than once, you're going to need those new journal spots to write the new answers, because every time you go through the book, this is my experience, you're going to see things differently. Things are going to pop out at you. You're going to be in a different phase of life or have different things that you're dealing with. So your journal prompts and your application is going to be a little bit different. So you want to have some fresh writing space to go through. So that's a plan that we have coming out. I've already been hearing from women who've previewed the content because I have a launch team. I also have the reading plan out there. So this is why I'm so thankful to all of you, because it is your feedback that has driven me to get to this point where I can say the book is out there. The consistent feedback I get is I have never heard anyone talk about the Proverbs 31 woman like this. I feel like I can live it. I feel like I can do it. This devotional gave me permission to stop striving and just rest in who God made me. It really helped them uncover the identity that they already have. And that is the heartbeat of this book. Not the pressure, not comparison, because let's be for real, as women, I feel like we all can say there's so much pressure and comparison out there. We don't need any of that. What we need is freedom. And that's what this message will give you. And this is where it gets exciting, because this devotional isn't just for you to read alone. It's meant to be lived out in community. And that's why we have a private Facebook group. So on the daily, we can be in a space with women who are all walking this journey out together. We can share about God, encourage one another, pray for one another, celebrate each other's wins. And sometimes someone's going through a tough time. They share their prayer request, and you know that you are surrounded by a multitude of prayers to help strengthen you throughout that difficult time. If you're not in there yet, I'd love for you to invite you. It's one of the best parts of this journey, to be honest. I have absolutely loved this group and have leaned so much on the support that we get there. On January 1st, we are going to launch a group book club where we will go through the 31 days in January together, through the 31 days where we dive into the character traits of the Proverbs 31 woman, a lot of 31s, and we're doing it together to kick off the year. So we'll announce that in the private group, so make sure that you're there so you can join us for that as well. Today, it's a celebration of God's faithfulness, of His purposes, of His goodness, of His love, of this launch, of you, the listener, the reader. You ladies are incredible. I believe God is going to use this devotional to breathe fresh life into you, into all of us, to remind us of who we are and help you walk boldly into the future with laughter. Because we're kicking fear to the curb. Like, fear is done. If you haven't yet, go make sure that you order your copy. It's available on Amazon. And I think by this point, it'll be available on everywhere you can buy a book. You can also buy it on my website. I'll put the link in the comments below. It's a great gift that you can give someone for Christmas. You can do a women's group. So if you have a women's group that you lead, a small group, a book club, you can reach out to me and we can talk about bulk purchases. I'll give you a discount if you're going to order in large quantity. If you want me to speak at your book club, I'm more than happy to join. And we can talk about that. So this is just for anyone who needs encouragement and they're just trying to walk out their life and love their life. Like, I want you all to absolutely love your life because I have learned to love my life. And no matter how difficult life has gotten for me, I wake up every single day excited about the day that I get to live, even when it's hard, because I know that God is in it and I would rather be with God. Like, I would rather be going through a difficult time with God than be going okay with no God. I've lived both, and I'm telling you right now, just living life with God is on a whole other level, changes your life. And that's what this book is going to give you. It's going to give you perspective. It's going to help you see who you really are. It's going to change you from the inside out. Your circumstance may not change, but you're going to change. And then you're going to bring the change into your circumstance because you have the strength and you have the dignity and you have the joy and you have the wisdom. And that's what you're going to get out of this devotional. So here's my challenge for you as we close this season, and then we will come together again in the new year. I want you to take a moment today and write down what you hope God will do in your life over the next 31 days as you walk through this devotional. Don't overthink it. Just write what comes to your heart. Then pray over it and invite Him into this journey. So here's my challenge for you as we close off this season. Take a moment today and write down what you hope God will do in your life over the next 31 days or whenever you start reading the book through this devotional. Don't overthink it, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to have some like super spiritual objective. Just be honest. Like, what do you hope to achieve? And I want you to just write it down, whatever comes to your heart. Then I want you to pray over it and invite Him into this journey with you. Because here's the truth. When you open your heart to Him, like completely, fully naked, like open your heart to Him, He will meet you. Doesn't matter whether you think you deserve it. Doesn't matter how clean or not you think you are. Just open yourself. He will meet you. And when you see yourself in His image, everything changes. I will say that till I'm blue in the face until the day that I die. So ladies, thank you. Thank you for joining me on this journey through season 2 that was tied to the launch of In Her Image. This was going to be a static 31-day podcast, and I wasn't going to do anything with it. But for a very long time, the last several months, I've been feeling like we need to keep going, we need to keep going, we need to keep going. And here we are. And you know why? Because of you. So thank you. It has been such an honor to walk this with you week by week, leading up to this launch. But this is not the end. This is just the beginning. This is what's wild. I thought that was going to be the end. I thought day 31 would be the end, but no. This is just the beginning. God has so many plans and purposes. The devotional is here, the community is growing, and God is just getting started. You are just getting started. I am just getting started, and we have places to go, ladies. So grab your copy of Inner Image, join us in the Facebook group, and keep showing up here. And keep connecting with me because we're going to continue this conversation, diving into what it means to live as a woman made in His image. I love you all so much, and I'm so thankful for you. Until next time, remember this, lady, you are made in His image, and that truth changes everything.